There will come a day when you will stand alone in the battlefield of life, not because you want to, not because you pushed anyone away, but because life has a way of removing every crutch, every comfort, and every helping hand until the only person left to fight for you is you. And in that moment, you will feel something you've never felt before. A silence so loud it echoes inside your chest. A loneliness so sharp it cuts deeper than any physical wound. But listen carefully. This is not punishment. This is not abandonment. This is life shaping you. This is the way of nature, the way of the Stoics, the way of growth. Because no one can suffer for you. No one can grow for you. Some battles are meant for you alone. Here are 5 life-changing truths you only learn when you're alone in your darkest times. There's a story about a young man named Daniel. Daniel was the type of person everyone loved. He was funny, kind, always there for people. But life doesn't care about how good you are. It will still test you. In one year, Daniel lost his job, his longtime girlfriend walked away, and friends who once called him daily suddenly got busy. At first, he tried to reach out. He sent texts. He tried to talk to people. But the world didn't stop for his pain. Life moved on, and he was left staring at the ceiling at night, wondering, why is no one here for me when I need them the most? The truth, because they couldn't be, because this was his battle. The Stoics would nod knowingly at Daniel's pain. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment." But Daniel wasn't there yet. He still blamed the world. He still begged for someone to pull him out. Little did he know this storm was exactly what he needed. Nights became the worst. Daniel would stare at his phone, scrolling endlessly, waiting for a message that never came. His mind replayed every mistake, every regret. He hated himself. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I deserve this, he whispered to himself. This is the dark pit no one talks about, the place where you meet your real enemy. Not the people who left, not the job you lost, not the heartbreak. Your real enemy is your own mind. The Stoics understood this. Epictetus taught, men are disturbed not by things, but by the view which they take of them. But try telling that to someone drowning in their own thoughts. Days passed, then weeks, and one night sitting alone, Daniel finally broke. He threw his phone aside and said out loud, "No one is coming to save me." And strangely, that felt like freedom, because for the first time he realized, if no one is coming, then it's up to me. The next morning, Daniel did something different. He got up not because he felt motivated, but because he refused to keep rotting in bed. He started small, cleaned his room, wrote down his thoughts in a notebook. Day by day, he replaced despair with action. He began jogging in the mornings. He read books on Stoic philosophy. He stopped waiting for people to ask how he was doing because he finally understood. They didn't need to. The world didn't change. His situation didn't magically fix itself, but he changed, and that was enough. Epictetus's words became his reality. No man is free who is not master of himself. By mastering his own mind, Daniel felt freer than he ever had before. Months later, Daniel was unrecognizable, not in appearance, but in energy. The same friends who had gotten busy began noticing something different about him. He was calmer, quieter, but his presence felt powerful. When people asked him how he overcame his struggles, he just smiled. Because how could he explain? How could he tell them about the nights he cried alone, the mornings he forced himself out of bed, the silence that broke him before it built him? Strength like that isn't something you can put into words. You have to live it. Ooh. Here's the truth. Your darkest times will likely be faced alone. People will love you, but they won't be able to carry your pain for you. And that's not something to resent. It's something to embrace. Because solitude is not just loneliness. It's training. It's the forge where weak men break and strong men are born. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Look well into yourself. There is a source of strength which will always spring up if you will always look there. So when life leaves you alone in the storm, don't curse it. Don't beg for rescue. Stand firm, because when you rise from that darkness, you will carry a strength no one can ever take from you. The strength of someone who built himself alone. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Someone out there needs to hear it too. So like this video, subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and motivation, drop a comment sharing what lesson hit you the hardest, and share this with someone who's going through a tough time right now. Together we grow stronger.